Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Bree, and today's video is a special one. It's my birthday. So the day that I'm filming this is actually the day before, but we are going to dinner tonight with my parents and my aunt. My hubby will be there as well. But I wanted to do a birthday glam get ready with me. I do have plans on my actual birthday, but figured I wouldn't really get a chance to film. So I was like, you know what? You got time today, girl. Let's go film this birthday glam. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed. I see y'all watching, but I need y'all to be subscribed too. And don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on today's look and anything else. But the star of the show is this bad boy right here. So this is the new Morphe Jacyln Hill palette. This is her Divine Neutral. So it just came out, so I got my hands on it. Usually her palettes can be a smidge pricey, but this one was only 18 bucks and I got it at the Morphe store. So unfortunately I didn't get any extra discounts, but Ulta does carry it. So you know, Ulta be usually having it $3.50 off of 15 or 20% off. So make sure you grab it. But wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I like literally just took it out of the box, but to show you, get into these colors, y'all. It's like the perfect neutral palette. So as you can see, you get 6 matte shades, and then you also get some glitter shades here as well. So super pretty. So this is the palette that we're going to be playing in today. I have also picked up a few, maybe like 1 or 2 other new products that I'll show you in today's video. It's going to be voiceover style still, because y'all know I can get chatty like right now. So I do enjoy doing voiceover because then I'm able to give y'all a quick video in and out. But I do hope you enjoyed today's video. So we're gonna be doing the makeup look. I'm also gonna fix my hair. I did wash it and I flat ironed it this morning, but as you can see, it's got a little poofy, but we are gonna curl it. I may not show y'all that, so I'll probably come back on and show y'all the full look as far as outfit, hair, and everything else. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay guys, so happy that y'all are here. So let's get everything primed. So I'm doing lips and using my Milk Hydro Grip. I believe this is their blur stick, and then I'm also going to be using the YSL primer. So same old combo. That's why I'm kind of speeding through this portion. And then next up, of course, we got to put powder on the face. Y'all, this is the holy grail, my saving grace for keeping these oils from my oily face at bay. So I'm really loving this product, and just seeing how the powder already gets my skin prepped and ready to go before foundation. As you all know, as I've mentioned before, it is bomb. So I went ahead and did my brows and got my eyes prepped off camera, but I'm using tape, and y'all, I don't know what I was doing putting that pink strip on my face. I knew good and well that it's supposed to be the white tape. So yeah, so I was kind of struggle busting today. Not sure why, because I had plenty of time. I guess I had too much time on my hands. But yes, I am using the makeup tape because I want that good snatched eye look. And of course, Jacyln Hill palette. So I'm going in with this dark chocolate shade. I'm using this little pointer brush from Morphe, and I want to start off doing like a outer V shape basically. So that's why I decided to use the makeup tape. But I saw a girl on YouTube, of course, Tiffany, I believe her last name is Jones. If I find her, I'll try to link it down below. But she did like a really pretty like outer V look, if that makes sense. So I figured I would give this a try today. So yes, I'm taking that dark chocolate matte shade and kind of making it, like I said, an outer V on the outer portion of my eye. And then I'm also going to blend that into the crease. So just kind of making sure everything is pointed. I could have done a better job of bringing it a little bit down towards the eyelid, but hey, it's fine. And now I'm going to take a little bit more of like a chocolatey brown and blend into that crease shade just to make sure it's not too harsh. Because, you know, sometimes when you go in with darker colors, you kind of like the harsh look, but sometimes you do need to kind of buff it out just to make sure that it kind of blends in and it's not too harsh. But I love this shade. It is definitely a very nice like transition shade. And you can use some like other transition shades that are a little bit lighter, but I feel like this one was good for that smoky brown effect. So I'm just taking that dark chocolate shade again and kind of defining that outer V a little bit, since I went a little ham on the transition. But just trying to define it and kind of place it where I want it to be. Of course, just keep playing with it. That's one thing that I've learn and continue to learn is just to keep playing with eyeshadow. You don't want to go in heavy-handed. You just want to make sure that it all blends out well. So if you got to keep going back and forth between your transition shade and then the crease color, do it. So next up, I'm going to be taking this NYX glitter glue. I actually haven't used this in a while, but it works wonders. Actually, while I was putting this on, my eyelids kind of got stuck together, not in a bad way, but definitely noticeable. But I'm taking a little itty bitty amount. You do not need a lot, because if you use a lot and you place it all over, glitter will be all over where you place that glue. But I'm taking this shade, I think it's called Birthday Suit, so fitting. And I'm placing that all over the lid. It's kind of like a pretty, it's like a bronze, more bronzy gold kind of, like it's actually really like a true gold. So super pretty on the lid. So I'm just trying to place that pretty much all over the lid and blend it into that outer V, just to kind of, like I said, make sure everything is blending nicely together and flowing properly, because you don't want a choppy eye. You want something that flows naturally and just looks snatched. So after I finish with that glitter color, I'm going to go back in with that outer V shade, of course, and define it again. Just keep blending and blending till you can't blend no more, and just keep working at those shades. So once again, taking in that transition shade, buffing everything out, and also kind of bringing it into my, kind of like by the nose area, because this also kind of helps as a good light contour shade as well, eventually when I do use it. So yeah, so everything's looking pretty good, but I'm still kind of not sure about it. So I'm actually going to take a little bit of the darker glitter shade and go over what I just did, because it was still like a little too gold. If I'm going to use that one, I would have preferred to have used maybe a little bit different color brown, like a lighter shade. So placing that all over the lid just to kind of bronze it up a little bit, and I'm like, yep, that's what did it. So now I'm taking my Morphe liquid liner. I actually just got this, it was on sale, and it's really good. It's kind of got that felt tip. So I'm trying a different way of doing a wing liner, because I'm noticing when it comes up on camera, it doesn't look very much like a wing. So I'm kind of hoping that this makeup tape will get it together, but I really do like this pen. I think it was only $6 on sale, so it was probably like regular $12, which still isn't bad. But yeah, but just trying to get my good snatched wing liner going, and this makeup tape is my saving grace. So it's not getting everywhere, and it's helping me to kind of give me that angle that I need. So yep, eyes are done. So let's go ahead and remove this makeup tape. And as you can see, it snatched everything. It did take some of the powder off, but hey, it did snatch it how I wanted to. So kind of that snatched cat eye effect, if you will. So it is good. Next up is foundation. We're using the NARS Soft Matte, praying we don't get it on our white shirt. Not that it matters, because I did not wear this. But I'm going to go ahead and place this all over the face. After I put this on, I realized I kind of used too much. I could have just used just 2 lines of it. Definitely want a little foundation hand, but it's fine. Of course, you can just keep, blending it out to get the excess product off. But I really do love this foundation. Actually, I haven't used it in a while, but it's really good, especially for us oily girls. So if you haven't had a chance to try it, do so. And it's actually not as expensive as the other ones. And I got makeup all on my lip. So I told y'all I got a little messy today. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Beauty Bakery makeup sponge and blend all that out. But I was able to get it off my lips and done. So yep, so we're just gonna blend till we can't blend no more. All right, time to highlight. So I'm using my fabulous duo here. So I'm starting off with the Kevin Aquan Skin Enhancer. Definitely wanted an extra glam look for birthday. So putting those in the areas underneath the eyes and kind of like around my mouth and nose area, of course. So y'all know the deal. And then I'm also going to go over this with my Too Faced concealer, which is the bomb as well. I kind of switch back and forth, as you probably have seen in some of my videos. If you haven't seen them, go go watch. But if I want like a full glam, I will go in with my Kevin Aquan, or if I'm just kind of, just want to be glam but not full glam, then I'll just use the Too Faced concealer by itself. Honestly, this has been my favorite. I've had a few other ones which I might do a video over, but this one right here is bae. And I actually just picked up this Makeup by Mario sculpting stick, so it comes with a little brush. Didn't know that. But I picked it up in the shade Deep Dark at Sephora. I had seen Tasha Washa use it, so I definitely want to try something new and different. So it's kind of got like a little, I don't want to say swivel, but you can you don't know, like a push pop or something. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark out where I want my contour to lay. I will say I thought it was going to be a lot darker than it came up, but it's fine. And I'm also actually starting to contour along my jawline. We gotta snatch that little double chin up just a little bit. But I noticed that since I had so much product from my foundation on my sponge, I probably should have used a new one, so I definitely kind of dulled it down some, but that's okay. I always go in with a bronzer, so that'll kind of help correct it in the end. But I do like how this stick looks. It seems like it's very natural. It's not too harsh or anything. And then of course we're gonna blend out this highlight and just make sure everything is set, blended, no harsh lines. Just keep, like I said, blending, and blending some more. So I told y'all things was getting a little messy. I'm blending a little too hard, end up getting it on my eyeshadow, of course. So not to worry. If that does happen to you, of course, just kind of let it dry down. You don't want to try to blend it in because you're just going to create a little more mess and mess up all the beautiful work that we've done so far. So yeah, so I'm just going to let that sit, and then I always end up going back over my eyes after I'm done, so it all works out. So I just flip my sponge over and I'm just trying to blend out everything just to make sure we are good. I notice sometimes my forehead needs to be blended out a little bit more, and then also on the sides of my eyes. So just make sure that you flip over your sponge or whatever and make sure that you're buffing everything out, or you can even go back over it with a foundation brush if that's what you decided to use. But now I'm going to go ahead and immediately set everything with my Makeup Forever, but in the lighter shade, I believe in shade 3. That helps with creasing underneath the eyes. I still kind of struggle with it, so still trying to figure out what works best, but going in with powder immediately does help a little bit because I have had worse creasing than before. But you want to make sure as soon as you get done blending to go ahead and go in with powder. Taking my Sephora all over the face powder, I think that's what, or it's like multi-use or multi-sculpt powder, and just making sure everything is blended out correctly. But yeah, I really like this powder. I may start switching it up a little bit, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I love it. And then I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty powder foundation and go ahead and make sure that under eye and where I highlighted is good. Next up is this Kush Milk Lash Primer, y'all. This is actually my favorite. I actually like it better than the Lancome one. The Lancome one gets a little crusty. This one is perfect. So definitely keep that in mind. And now I'm going to go in with my Morphe bronzer. This is another crowd favorite, if you will. And then just kind of go over, of course, where I have contoured. And we're gonna snatch this nose. We're gonna try to at least. It's getting a little better. I'm noticing if I blend it out with my finger afterwards, kind of dulls it down. And then of course going back over it with my powder brush that I used all over the face earlier will help. But we is snatched, honey. But yeah, I'm gonna take that powder brush and blend it out so it doesn't look too snatched. We don't want no fake nose or nothing. Want it to look natural. But yes, going back in with that palette, I'm just gonna correct where I messed up with that concealer and just kind of make sure everything is blended out, but then also kind of fix around the eyes as well. I'm going to take this lighter shade because I want to lighten up the eyes just a little bit more in the inner corners. So it is a really pretty, it's kind of like a pinky shade, but it did come up a little bit more gold on me some, but I felt like it brightened up the eyes. But I'm gonna go in with my lash glue so I can go ahead and get that ready to go so I can let that dry down before I put my lashes on. I'm in the market for a new glue, so if you know some, let me know. But I'm also going to snatch this contour up. I am liking this process. I still need to practice a little bit more, but it's working. Taking my NARS Climax mascara, I'm going to go ahead and put that on my lashes before I go in with my false lashes. As you can see, it's a whole lot easier for me to put on mascara with that Kush Lash Primer. I'm using this Savage NARS blush, y'all. This is such a pretty blush, definitely perfect for fall, and I feel like it blends in well with my bronzer and just kind of gives you that rosy effect, but then also, you know, still the snatched look. I'm going in with that powder brush to kind of remove the excess powder, so it doesn't look bad, of course, but hey, still need to practice. These are my mink lashes that I'm using. I'm gonna go ahead and curve those so that they fit my eye a little better because I didn't cut them this time. I usually do cut the ends of my lashes, but I felt like they would fit fine, so it worked out. But starting in the middle, and then I'm gonna bring those sides out, and then of course bring that front part in as well. I usually struggle with the front part of the eye, as you can see here, but finally get them on, and I swear lashes brings look together. But after they have set for a little bit, you want to kind of push them together with your lashes just to make sure that they blend in well, because sometimes you can't tell the difference between where the fake lash is and where your lashes are. So you just want to kind of take your fingers and blend it together so that they blend seamlessly. Next up, I'm actually going to take my liquid liner again, and I kind of wanted to bring it down some. I've seen people where they take like the inner corner and bring it down a little. It definitely like enhances the eye and kind of snatches it a little bit more. We snatching everything, y'all. So yeah, so we just want to snatch it, and actually did pretty decent because sometimes I will mess it up. And, you know, with liquid liner, you got to really make sure you're doing good, because one wrong move and you got to not necessarily start over, but work to kind of get it back right. But I feel like it worked out good. I'm just kind of bringing it down a little bit into my waterline, just so that it blends a little bit better. I am gonna go in with my stick liner from Huda Beauty, but I just wanted to go ahead and get this on and fix anywhere that needed to be fixed with eyeliner. So now, like I said, I'm gonna take my crayon liner and line my waterline. I'm using a powder brush so I don't mess anything up, and actually able to get further into my waterline as well. Something new I'm trying, and it works out great because I'm able to get in there and then dust off anything and not mess anything up. And then we're actually going to go ahead and smudge that chocolate brown shade underneath the eye just to kind of smoke it out just a little bit more, and kind of give the bronze smoky eye. If you saw my very first video ever on YouTube, I did a similar look but a little bit different, but definitely liking how everything is coming together with this one. Next up is highlight. So the girls ain't highlighting the cheekbones no more, so we're just gonna go ahead and highlight the bridge of the nose. I'm taking like this little pointy eyeshadow brush, going down the bridge of my nose, tip of the nose, and then also above the lip. And I feel like it works well. It gives me a nice good glow without being like too overwhelming. And there is some glitter in my blush, so that kind of can serve as a highlighter as well. Next up, we're going to set this face with the Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray, which I love, and just make sure everything gets dried down properly. All right, so now we're gonna take the mascara. Y'all, if you're noticing that your mascara is running, it might be your eye cream. So if your eye cream is too heavy, it could cause your mascara to bleed because the oils are mixing. So you may wanna look into that if that happens to you. But finally snatching these bottom lashes, and this is the final look. Like how the colors are looking, looks great here. Got makeup in my hair, but we don't care. All right, so we are back with the hair done, and you can kind of see the partial fit. I'll show it here in a second, but got to get these lips together first. So I'm taking my Morphe lip liner, I believe it's called Vibes, and I'm gonna go ahead and rub that together. Then I'm using my Maybelline Color Stay liquid lipstick. This is a collection that came out last year as a part of their coffee collection. Of course, I'll have the name of it listed below, but really pretty, like a rust shade, and I felt like it worked well with the brown vibes I was going for. Definitely good on brown skin. I'm sure it works on all skin, but definitely works on brown skin very well too. I'm just gonna take that liner, go back over it, rub it together, fix this hair, and we is good. All right, outfit check. So I went with my Express brown blazer. I got this at the Express factory outlet store. And then I found this tube top sweater from Express as well. Express jeans, we just expressed out. And then I got some Steve Madden like lace up heels, stilettos, and then my Marshall's Bottega dupe. But yeah, everything is good. All right, y'all, so that completes the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely, you know, I'm about to say, love how it's turned out. I'm happy I got to pull this baby back out. I think I got it towards the end of probably beginning of this year sometime, but it was on the end of where it wasn't as cold. So I'm like, oh, I think I wore it one time. So I'm glad that I was able to bring this baby back out, and then love how I was able to tie in the fall lip, because I wasn't sure at first, but I think it all kind of matched well together with the smokiness of the eye, the hair, the brow. Definitely fall vibes, definitely birthday chic. So happy birthday to me. I forgot to tell y'all I am turning 31, or will be 31 by the time this video goes up. Birthday's on October 16th, Libra gang. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's get ready with me. Comment down below what you thought of the look, and share what you would like to see next from me. I'm just always trying to think of things for y'all. Thinking maybe like a cozy, chill fall outfit lookbook, because I know we like to be cozy and chill. We like to go out, but we also like to be comfy and cute and warm at the same time. So let me know down below in the comments. Appreciate you watching, and until next time, I will see y'all then. Bye.